Now, Root Trade is new to me. I didn't know about it until the team slid through the DMs and dropped it to me. I played with it a little bit this morning, throwing around some trades. I even had one. Let's see if it's up there on the feed. A little monkey. Yeah, I even had one earlier where I sniped this off of Twitter and got an easy 133% win, $27 profit. So that's a good way to start when you're using something new. Made me happy. So yeah, so let's go ahead, let's jump in here. Link, if you want to try Sniperoo, is down in the description, of course. You already know that. But yeah. So let's click Start Trading. Now, I'm going to give an overview of how Sniperoo works, just in case you're new. And then after we get through this here in the next couple minutes, we're going to go through and actually do some trading. So what makes Sniperoo different? So it's weird. So you're not actually like seeing charts and all of that here within Sniperoo itself. Instead, everything that's built on this website has been built with the sole purpose of making your trades as fast and as accurate as possible. Okay, so my understanding with Sniperoo is it's actually being built through a trading community, and everyone's giving feedback on like how to make it better, things that they don't like, things that could be improved. So there's a really, really tight feedback loop on the product, and you can see that when you actually use it. So you can do a couple different things. So if you head to the website, click on Play Lottery. This is a feature that they just released where you're able to bet with Sol or Rubits, which is a platform currency that you earn for making trades using Sniperoo. And after the time period ends, you're able to win the jackpot, right? You have the potential to win the jackpot. So like right now, there's Sniperoo Monk and Limvar 4 are throwing in. He threw in 0.02, he threw in 0.003. So, I mean, I could swipe in here with like, I don't know, like 0.03. I could swipe in here with a 0.03. Now I've entered. So, the probability for you to win is based on how much you contribute to the pool. So, I contributed a meaningful amount, right? So, I have over a 50% chance to win. It's pretty dope. And then this thing will end in 25 minutes. Now you can also bet using Rubits. So I mentioned that it's the platform currency that you earn for making trades. I made one trade using the platform, and I already have 83 Rubits. And the minimum required to enter in is 100. So pretty much you make a couple trades and you can enter into this thing pretty cheap. Now, of course, since I came through and I threw in a little bit of money, there's some other folks trying to swing in and take my cash here. It's not cool. Y'all better back up. Don't touch it. But yeah. So we'll let that run. We'll see what happens here in a few minutes. Okay, what else? So you can easily copy and paste. So let's head over to Twitter. Let's put in CA. Grab some random coins. So you can throw that in, right? And you're seeing a lot of stuff that you would see on many platforms such as like Dex Screener or Bullex. But you're able to go ahead and you're able to set some settings that allow you to trigger your buys really, really quickly, as well as execute sells very, very fast as well. So we threw in the token, pulls up some initial information. You can click through these hyperlinks. We'll give that a second to load. It'll crack open Dex Screener. You can set up Insta-Buy, so as soon as you throw in the address, it'll buy a predetermined amount right away. So again, like focusing on speed. The token I had purchased earlier, where I got that 130% turn, that thing was so dang fast when I entered and buy. And you'll see that here in a second, but that thing was rapid. Super rapid. Now, another thing, I've played in the past with really complex profit and loss setups, And it's cool that you're able to set kind of a grid system. So if you hit certain multiples, you're able to sell a certain percentage. You can also set tiered stop losses to protect yourself on like really strong downturns. And some of the tech powering Sniperoo allows their trades to be some of the fastest to be executed on the Solana chain. So you're getting in ahead of everybody else, you're getting out ahead of everybody else. So it's super sweet. So positions is pretty straightforward. You're able to see anything you have open. This is the one that I had bought and I had sold. Took 27 bucks, got it up to 48. That's pretty cool. Not bad for 3 minutes. Now this is a custodial wallet, meaning maybe it's non-custodial. I forget how that works, but in essence, there's a wallet attached to Sniperoo. So you are sending funds to your wallet in order to trade within the Sniperoo platform. Just the best, security practice there. When you're done trading for the day, always make sure you move your funds off into your own private wallet. Nothing against the Sniperoo team, but just staying safe, right? Got to stay safe. So you could do, you could set up multiple wallets, and you could set up multiple trading strategies across those wallets. They have a Roo leaderboard, so as you're making trades, you're climbing the leaderboard by getting Roo points. At the end of these monthly challenges, there's a prize pool. So right now, TD Space Goat is currently in position to net himself over 2 SOL for free just by using the platform and trading. They also have streaks, so you get 50 free Rubits for your first trade of the day. You make a trade 7 days in a week, you get 250 credits. You do a 30-day trade streak, you get 1,000 credits. So, if the top 10 is 11,000. So pretty much if you're just a good boy and you're participating every day for a month, you'll probably climb right past these folks. Get yourself in line for a little bit of cash. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So the main piece of this thing here is the extension. So if you click add the extension, it'll pop this thing up. This is going to add it to your browser, which I've already done. I'm going to click it open up here. And then here on the right, you could toggle this thing. And now you have kind of this locked in trading bar anytime you're just doing normal stuff. Let's say like you're cruising Twitter or whatever, and you find something, you can easily slap it in. It has your preset settings to go ahead and buy, sell, trade, like right away, right? So super, super cool. What else am I missing here? So it's also doing is it's running these overlays. So if you come across a contract while you're out there in Twitter or in Discord, Rootrade's going to offer you these buttons to immediately go ahead and buy and sell. Not sell, but immediately buy. And then you can click on this inspect button, and it'll throw it into your toolbar here on the right, and it'll give you more information that you can go ahead and dig into. So like this one, let's go ahead and let's crack open Dex Screener. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Hardy on X. Alright, so Hardy on X is shilling this thing. And I'm not that interested in it. But it's cool. So it also has this overlay. So if you're on Birdeye, GMGN, TrenchBot, Dex Screener, BullX, Photon, you have this overlay if you want to go ahead and execute trades that are just exceptionally fast. Exceptionally fast. And oh my gosh, look at that green candle. Man, that's what I get for talking smack, bro. That's what I get for talking smack about this one. That was a $6,000 buy. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, cool. All right. So, I have a starting balance here of, 125 bucks. And we're going to go through, we're going to do some trading. We're going to do some trading and see if we can help that grow. Right? Right on. Okay, so the strategy I'm going to be using, 2 things. I'm going to be going to Twitter, typing in CA, sorting by latest, and then the latest ones that pop up, we're just going to take a look. We're going to take a look and see what's happening. Now, you could just like insta-buy if you want, but I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about doing stuff like that. It's too quick. Okay, this one. This one's got a little bit of art with it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This danger. Penalty points. Creator history of rug tokens. Penalty points over 9,000. Creator's history of rug tokens. Low amount of LP providers. Penalty points. Okay. Dang. I was about to be after this one. I was like, I wanna get in. I wanna get in. But now I wanna get out. Silvers followed by kicks. What? Danger. Object. Did I break it? Let's try a refresh. Let's try a refresh. It was once I edited these, so perhaps I broke something. Transaction failed. Ah, due to slippage. Haha. The slippages. Okay. Transaction settings. Yeah, slippage is 30%. I mean, I feel fine with that. Okay, we're going to try one more time. Okay, great. we got in at 0.11. All right. That's crazy. This one's followed by kicks. Where'd it go? Kicks, you want to rug me, would you, buddy? Would you, buddy? There we go. Followed by kicks. What's happened there, bros? What just happened there? Okay. This one's interesting. Since kicks got to that follow. So if you don't know, kicks, and I don't really know kicks super well, so just to be clear, but they're pretty prominent name. Generally well respected, I would say. So it's just interesting that that Brody's following up so early. Shout out to Rude Trade. If you want to try the platform yourself, link it is in the description of the stream, also in the video. I like it. I like it a lot. Super easy to use, very fast. I love how the strategy allows me to set stop losses and just kind of ignore it and go on with my day. And the Rubits, that's pretty fun too. Hopefully in 20 minutes I win $5. That'd be great. But sweet. That's the stream. Peace.